Today's video is a highly requested topic, and honestly this really surprised me because I was like, little do they know I have such a small space to organize my wardrobe, but I thought that it would be quite helpful if you also have a smaller space and you're trying to make the most of what you have, or you want some tips on how to work with a small closet, some storage ideas, and I even have some tips on how to organize your wardrobe so that way it's easier to get ready in the morning and make better shopping decisions, as you'll see. So let's dive right into the tour and everything that I mentioned, my little storage units, any like little tools, I'll have linked in the description bar below for you all to use to organize your closet space as well. You first may be wondering, is this really all the clothing that I own? And the answer is no, because I practice off-season storing. So this means that pretty much right now it's like spring and summer, so I have all my fall and winter pieces kind of tucked away out of my closet. I put everything in a storage unit under my bed, and then when fall and winter rolls around, so actually in the next month, I'll be switching out my closet and taking out all the summer and spring items and pulling out all the fall and winter items. So this not only helps me save space in the closet, it makes it easier when I'm getting ready because I'm not shuffling through things that I'm not even wearing. I remember before I started doing this, I would be going through like long sleeve shirts and sweaters when I was trying to pick out an outfit in the middle of like May or June. So now this way I kind of get rid of the clutter. And then also, it helps me be content with less because it's like my little trick, because each season, instead of thinking that I have to go out and buy a bunch of new pieces to welcome in the new season, I kind of just like pull out those pieces that I haven't seen in like months, and it's like I'm shopping my closet again. I get all excited. Sometimes I even forget I have certain pieces because they've been tucked away, and I get excited to wear them again. I've been doing this more often than instead of like decluttering, I'll just store pieces away, and maybe like in a year or two I'll come back to it and fall in love with the piece again, or it sparks some style creativity that I can re-wear. So I really enjoy doing this, but most importantly, it saves a lot of space when it comes to hanging pieces up in my closet. So I have everything organized in my closet by type and then color. I used to have it organized by color, but I found that this was not very practical for me. I just had like a lot of black pieces in my closet, and then it was just like a whole section of like black shirts and skirts and pants, and it would get kind of overwhelming. So by doing it by type, this is actually a lot more practical and works for me as a systematic approach, because that's how I get dressed in the morning. I usually pick out like a pair of trousers or a skirt, and then I'll pick out a shirt. I'm actually really happy with how it's been looking. Before, I did not have that much color in my wardrobe, and to be honest, I'm trying to incorporate more. I love incorporating color in my wardrobe because I feel like that really reflects like creation and nature, and I don't know, and I just want to like put that in my personality and how I get dressed in the morning. So I'm kind of happy with how my closet has been looking, with a lot more pops of color, and you can even see a little bit of a pattern with the colors that I do have. I have a lot of like these rust oranges, I have a lot of like these light blues and greens, and that's because those are colors that I consider a part of my entire wardrobe color palette, and they're colors that I gravitate towards a lot. So organizing it this way really gives me a good idea of what I may be missing in my closet when I go shopping, and also just a nice reflection of my personal style. So I have everything hanging up on these little velvet hangers from Amazon. I love these because they provide a non-slip kind of style, which allows your clothes to just stay on the hanger. They also are nice and sleek and great for small spaces to put as many hangers as you need. And I like that I got these in a smaller size. So I'm petite, and I noticed before that like the regular size hangers, they were actually stretching out my clothes, especially my tops in the shoulder area. So I decided to get the kid hangers. I think these are like 2 inches shorter than like your regular hangers, and I like these because they're just better for the quality and the care of my tops. Now let's talk about the 2 little storage units in my closet. First off, I have this little set from IKEA. It's like this drawer set, but I do love the drawer functionality because I think that it does save a lot of space in this way. So my first drawer just has all my shorts. When fall and winter rolls around, I'm actually going to put my sweaters here. The next drawer is just like some little fashion tools. It's my lint roller, some extra hangers, and then maybe like a Tide pin, a sewing kit, and right now I have my steamer in here. The next drawer is just a place where I put all of my bags that I don't mind like laying flat or that I don't wear as often, I have them stored in here. And then lastly, the last drawer has my flat shoes, so tennis shoes, flats that I store in there. And I don't have all my shoes here because mostly the ones that I wear the most I have downstairs by the door, like in our little cupboard. On the other side of my closet, I have this bookcase from Target. I really love this bookcase because it's sleek and small and it's nice and tucked away, but it offers a lot more space in the closet. I think honestly it's perfect for small spaces. So the first shelf, I have a bunch of my little bags. You guys know how much I love smaller bags, and I love the fact that, again, I'm just really proud of the fact that I have a lot more color in my wardrobe than, I mean, honestly, if you would have looked back a year, it would have just been like all black bags. So I'm really happy with the array of colors that I have here with these bags. The second shelf is shoes. I also practice off-season storing for my shoes, so I don't have any of my winter shoes up. And then the next month I'm going to switch out all these sandals for boots and all that stuff. And then the last shelf, again, more shoes. And then also any of my more expensive bags, like my Teddy Big bag, I like to make sure I have stored in a duster bag. I just think that will help keep up the quality of the bag, and it's just a little extra care that I like to do. So over here I have my jewelry collection, and my dresser stores things like my PJs, my intimates, and my workout wear, but we're going to talk about the top part. So here I have some jewelry storage. I have my jewelry box, and I love how this looks because it's just got like this pretty marble on it, and it adds a pop of my favorite color, purple. And then I have a marble tray that I got from Amazon. I actually use this for putting on my most worn jewelry, pieces that I'm pretty much like grabbing every single day. I just like to place right here because it's easier. I also have my most worn perfume here as well, kind of like my everyday scent at the moment. And then I have this nice little necklace stand from Amazon. I absolutely love this because I struggled so much with keeping my necklaces organized and where they wouldn't be all messed up and like tangled. So I'm just so happy that I found this because it's not only practical, but it also is very pretty. Like, I love the way it looks. I love how I have all my jewelry on display. It's so easy to pick out what necklace or bracelet I want to wear during that day. And then I have a little quote here. This is a scripture in Proverbs. She's clothed with strength and splendor. I thought that went perfectly with like the vibes of the closet, and I love the way it looks with this. So that's kind of like a tip for you guys, like when you're organizing your wardrobe, is to make it look pretty because it makes you excited to wear what you have and to get dressed in the morning. It's kind of like, you know, when you go into a store and the store is like really pretty, you are obviously going to, it just creates a nice atmosphere and you want to shop. So same thing, when you store your pieces nicely, have everything organized, it makes you excited to shop your closet, to go in and look for pieces that you already own. I will have all the little storage units that I mentioned in today's closet tour linked in the description bar below. Thank you for everyone who requested this video, and I hope that it was helpful as you got a little bit of insight into how I organize my wardrobe and how I make the most of a small space. Don't forget to subscribe for more capsule wardrobe content, and I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye!